Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So it's down to business here. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Some of the greatest who have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's there to retrieve it. Ferran Torres going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely feet. Delivery from Mbappe. Corner then. Besiktas with the corner. They're first. And he's there to clear it. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. He's played him through. Out of play for a goal kick. Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the flag of Nunez! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Besiktas just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Rodri. Neither side yet able to find the net.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Great hit! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Besiktas have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira.
Sao Paulo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nacho gets it away. And it's Vieira. Hits one! In for the pieces! Caught offside that time. Vieira. David Villa. Look at this. It's full on! Koundé gets good distance on it. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's intervened well there. Darwin. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Costa Curta. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Forlan. And he was quick to react. And he's picked out the run. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Sao Paulo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He steps in. Now the finish! Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Nacho. Oh no, this does not look good. Big chance! What a wonderful goal! An act of charity gratefully received.
The goal scorer for Sao Paulo after 44 minutes is number 10, Bellingham.
Sao Paulo go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, well played, well played. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Sao Paulo come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Sao Paulo head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. David Villa. So what can they make of this? He's in a good position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Forlan. Araujo has given away a free kick. Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Ferran Torres. Bellingham. Rodri. And here's Nunez. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he welcomes it in. Face to face with David Villa! In he goes again. Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
In for a header! Oh, not the best of headers.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Forwards and with intent. Oh, he's found support out wide.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, that's been intercepted. Ferran Torres. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Great chance here to level it up. Nunez is behind this one. Nunez! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
306.
Sao Paulo ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tchouaméni deals with that comfortably. That's a throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Forlan.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 14, Darwin Nunez. Coming on the field is...
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. Sao Paulo given another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. It's a mighty effort! Decent enough try.
Cole did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Sao Paulo still have the cards to affect this game. Now that looks a decent ball, and that is expertly dealt with. Ferran Torres is herring after that one. Now it's Bellingham, and he's gone backward here. It's Griezmann! He has done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Sneijder. And that has left him in a heap.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's definitely not his best. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Now he's off and running. Van Nistelrooy. Sneijder! Van Nistelrooy.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Schneider into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. Taken back almost at once. Mbappe! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. They've played it short. Just eases him off the ball. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Morata is an interesting player, Peter, who has the look of a target man, but his game is all about making runs in behind opposition defences. And I like the fact that he can be creative too. You know, using that space to drop into and linking up with anybody breaking forward. And I think it's something we're going to see shortly.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And the pass is intercepted. Good ball over the top. Oh, what a ball! Bellingham! Beckenbauer can get it clear. No, that's been intercepted. Vermi. Victor Fort. Victor Fort just loves to go forward whenever he can. David Villa! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Fallen! And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Keeper's ball. Still goalless. He's looking for the runner here. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! Goal! Besiktas! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Besiktas have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's Neymar! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's there to retrieve it. Speculative strike. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Victor Fort getting on for a third of the way through the game. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. David Villa. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a nicely measured pass. Great hit! And more, and more, and more! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Besiktas find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Hector Fort gets it clear. Morata. And it's Neymar. In with the challenge. Oh, it's come loose. Forlan chasing after it. Forlan.
Besiktas are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Griezmann. No way through. Swept in. De Jong is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Forlan. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Schneider, Forlan, and the shot! De Jong. Belly.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Fermin. And he skips past his man, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 4.
And we're off again.
Para a entrada do jogador.
Sao Paulo come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. He's through here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he can clear it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they've got a throw. Oh no, what has happened here?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's played into space. De Jong. Adams makes the interception. Sao Paulo do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Schneider. Shapes to shoot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, that's an inviting ball. It's gone for a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And here's Juanmi. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that has been clubbed away. And the keeper's got it again. And now they can clear their lines. Fermin. Now it's Juanmi.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he's straight offside.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 72.306
That's clever.
espectadores.
Oh, given offside once more. That's a nicely measured pass. Mike Schneider. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sao Paulo perhaps contemplating their next change here. And once more he proves rigid and robust. That has been slung wide. Griezmann absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
David Villa! That pass has been... Vieira! Jordi Alba tries to clear. And he thumps it clear. Belletti. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Oh, what a climb! Final touch was poor. Now that's well seen too. Just about up to 75 minutes. And they've got rid. And here's Juanmi. Fermin. He's onside. Chance!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, they've got it again. Roberto Carlos. That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. That's a little off target. And it's Schneider. Fermin. Pinches it off him.
Sao Paulo really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Griezmann. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Footballing width usually identifies...
Terrific header! Read the delivery beautifully. They've got the finish all wrong. Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. The final 5 minutes. Foyt is there to clear. Gently done. David Villa! Oh, it's come loose. Roberto Carlos. He gets big. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Belly. Oh, easy pickings there. Nacho cuts it out. Jordi Alba. Kubo. And it's Belletti. Oh, well played. And that's that. Sao Paulo cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And we're underway.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, there's the clearance. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick-up. Has a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Taken back almost at once. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, they've got it again. Van Nistelrooy. Messi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that looks a good ball through. And he's heaved it away. He's only too happy to take that back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Looks to clip it in for a header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Guti. Well read, nice interception. Shifted upfield. And here's Ribéry. Back into the middle. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Well, that has not gone well. Guti.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Belletti. Moved on forwards. Looking for the runner. Shevchenko. And that's not going to reach. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's gone back to the keeper.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Conte. Guti. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. And he gets rid in a hurry. Messi. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. That's a throw. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. No way through. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Shevchenko. That's been cut out, well played. Ribéry. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way through. That's been drilled in. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Van Nis hits one! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
David Villa! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Sao Paulo couldn't really be...
Can he put it away? Missed by a fraction. Stood up well to him there. Van Nistelrooy. David Villa, and the shot! Got to be quick to recover this.
Sao Paulo making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
It's run loose here.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
The pass is intercepted. Shevchenko. David Villa under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Kaká has cut it out, and that was very necessary. And that's another good win of the ball. David Villa is herring after that one. David Villa. Oh, that's well spotted. Conte. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi, so nearly the perfect ball. Adams gets good distance on it.
Changement en cours.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Sao Paulo have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Vieira gets it away. Belletti. Big chance, corner. Keeper's dealt with that.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Sneijder really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sao Paulo have their second corner now. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Mbappe.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's a key interception. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Attention, changement.
And he's gone looking for safety. Cole, face to face with the keeper. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good alertness. And he's running through. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Sneijder.
Sao Paulo certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Oh, that was vital. Sao Paulo, moments now away from seeing this one out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Cole. Roberto Carlos. Played with finesse. Danger averted for now. Cruyff. And it's Neymar. Oh, delightful ball. That's a shade optimistic. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. There's the whistle, and here we go. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Now it's Forlan. Bellingham. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's forced to go back. Messi is herring after that one. Van Bouten. And it's Forlan. David Villa. Nice control. Roberto Carlos. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pedri can so cleverly bypass the press. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Neither side yet able to find the net. Tries to dink it through. Bellingham looking to run onto it. Pedri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ribéry.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Back into the middle. And it's Forlan. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sao Paulo with the corner, their first. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, good ball! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. Roberto Carlos. Ribéry. Alcantara. Nicely weighted ball. Shifted upfield. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Forlan. Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's there to clear it. And that's a throw-in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Kaka. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that has left him in a heap. Pedri. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Messi. Kaká.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the flag has stayed down. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Corner it is. Corner number 3 coming up. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's through here. Kaká, and he's got the shot away! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution.
And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're underway again.
Sao Paulo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Griezmann. Forlan. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Forlan has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That'll be a throw. Looking to go deep. And he's there to clear it. Conte. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Belletti.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That's cause for mild irritation.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
And the shot! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Mbappe really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. They're up to 5 corners now. Cleared without hesitation. Lovely feet. That's a decent clearance. Out for a throw. Conte. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The corner count is rising. That's 6. In for a header! And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that was vital. David Villa! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Messi clears. And it's Snyder. Kante really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Forlan. David Villa. Nice interception, well timed. Forlan. Messi. And it's Belletti. And smartly reclaimed. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kaká, he's away. Oh, good take in a good area. Bellingham.
Sao Paulo have more than played their part in this game. Based on the second half display, they deserve to get something from it.
Alcantara. Ribery. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. Danger averted for now. Forlan. Snyder. It's Snyder! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Sao Paulo really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 14.
Ball is over the line.
Camisa 11.
Split-second reaction.
And Mr. Roy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tchouaméni with the clearance. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Mbappe. Very nicely done. Oh, important interception. So that's it. It is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. Well, after all of that, Jim... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So it's away we go then. David Villa. Oh, that's well spotted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. David Villa. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming. The referee's awarded a free kick. Schneider. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
David Villa. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. That has been cut short. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Belletti. No way through. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Messi. Tchouaméni. Now it's Torres. He's had it taken off him. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary. Can he put it away? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sao Paulo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. So it's going to be another corner. Sao Paulo have their second corner now. In for a header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. And that's put paid to a promising move. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Well, they've got it again. Fernando Torres. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bellingham. Bellingham! No, he's missed it.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, and he's through them. David Villa! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sao Paulo have their third corner. Big header! Tchouaméni gets rid without sophistication.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Fowler. Real chance! Goal! Sao Paulo! And Sao Paulo score first.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Sao Paulo are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That'll be a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And it's Griezmann. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Griezmann, looking for the... Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Forlan has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He won't be happy with that one. He could be in here. Schneider. That's gone loose. Schneider showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Now it's Schneider.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Schneider. Tchouaméni. And it's Griezmann. Always onto this. Now it's Forlan. He's got away. And a header! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Sao Paulo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Sao Paulo ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. That gets things going for the second half. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Forlan. David Villa. Now it's Bellingham. Griezmann. Great work on the overlap. Saliba clears it away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tchouaméni. Sao Paulo are 2 up early in the second half. Belletti. Griezmann. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Forlan. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Schneider. Shapes to shoot! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Sao Paulo find a position of real strength now. Gets his pass away, and he's straight offside. Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. David Villa. He is through here. Roberto Carlos. He gets big. No, not the best of headers. Koundé to Marquinhos. Costa Curta. Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's intervened well there. Messi. David Villa. Makalele cuts it out. Koundé now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Messi. And it's Fernando Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Schneider. Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bayer. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played back in. David Villa.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Played back in. Casillas catches it safely. Schneider.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Now who's going to be first to this? Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Koundé. Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Makalele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. David Villa. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Fernando Torres. Works it forward. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Torres is onto this. Played out towards the right wing. Backward it goes. And he's gone looking for safety. And that is out of play. Makalele. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That is ended up in no man's land.
Variety is the spice of football in life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Sao Paulo pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So that's got things underway. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Sao Paulo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bellingham, shot at goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Griezmann! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Hits one! Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, no joy this time. Beckenbauer. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Makalele.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Mbappe, can he put it away? Looking for options for movement. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Mbappe! And he's there to get it away. And they're back on the ball again. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Griezmann. Belletti. He rises! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Schneider. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Now it's Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Griezmann. Threads one in. Decent hit! Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Van der Vaart, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Schneider. Van der Vaart has it out wide and in space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the whistle goes for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Sao Paulo head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are back underway.
Sao Paulo are probably feeling relatively good about themselves.
Terrific header! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's a mighty effort! He scores! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Griezmann at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Sao Paulo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Beckenbauer. And that's a throw-in. Defending was strong and firm. Sao Paulo with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. So we've reached the hour mark. Schneider. Roberto Carlos. Schneider just eases him off the ball. Mbappe. That's very neat. Roberto Carlos. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot! And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Schneider. And it's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Pass is just off target. It's a quick ball upfield. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking tidy in possession here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's there to clear it. Sao Paulo have got it back and they'll have another go. It is a corner.
Cambio di giocatore.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schneider, he can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. Driving through the middle. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe. No way through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Schneider. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. And he's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. David Villa. David Villa! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Il quarto uomo
Beckenbauer.
indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Schneider. Oh, super ball. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Schneider with the short one. That's good play. And we're done. So smiles all round.